Nicely set up turn from the Boston showman. Another. Oh yes, for double 16.
16.
This for a two-leg lead in the opening set for Williams. A great effort from Michael van Gerwen. And he takes it, and Williams all of a sudden is throwing for the first set of this quarter-final, and it would be the first set that Michael's dropped in the tournament.
And closed doors championship of 2021. Chisnell lost to Anderson, Anderson then lost to Price in the final. And Gerwen watched it on telly. 3 times the champion in 14, 17 and 19. 2017 was as close to darting perfection as we've ever seen. But Van Gerwen demolished the field, just swept it aside.
Fires in his second max. And there will be more opportunities on the outer ring for Michael Darts of doubles in leg 1 and 2. And there's going to be more here. Scott Williams, 79 scored. Well, asks the question, Michael has been missing.
It's almost unthinkable he could miss his first 7 at a double in the match, isn't it? Well, think the unthinkable. Michael van Gerwen cannot buy a double early on in the piece.
A clean sweep of set 1 here. And Scott Williams rattles through the first set, and that is the first set that Michael van Gerwen has lost in the tournament. He is enjoying himself, and that is a brilliant opening set for Scott Williams. He leads Michael van Gerwen by 1-0. He likes to enjoy himself, but letting off a bit of aggression there, Scott Williams. Is it going to fire van Gerwen into action? Needs to be more clinical, the back end of the legs, Michael. Won't be panicking yet. He knows this set's on throw.
100.
As we go back in time to the 30th of December 2012, when MVG had the 9-dart leg against James Wade in the semi-final and then nearly had one in consecutive legs. Not today, Michael. Not yet.
95.
And this guy's classed as the easier ending to the 9-dart combination because you can stay on the treble. Van Gerwen looking to lead in this set again.
Michael, you require 49.
See how the doubling is now from the number 2 seed. That's more like it. Best leg of the match so far for Michael van Gerwen. 11 darter. And 1 leg away from levelling the match up at 1 set apiece.
Smoking a bit now, Van Gerwen. And there is no smoke without fire. As Williams fires in a 5th maxi. This is the 7th leg of the match. Touché!
Incredible.
Scott require 144.
10 maximums. You said, Rob, we're playing the 7th leg. This is for the set.
20. Michael require 81.
Perfect. Double 12 as he kills in 11 darts. Michael van Gerwen levels up the match. Crisis, what crisis? Van Gerwen takes the 2nd set.
A slow start this leg from Michael. Maybe putting himself in a position to get an opportunity.
Scott, you require 150.
Williams had this combination early and started on the treble 19. He found the first one, can't find it on this occasion.
50.
Van Gerwen has only had 3 three-figure outshots in the tournament up to press. He's not going to add to it. Not here, anyway.
81.
But he is going to leave himself double 16 unless Williams can take this ton. Tops.
He's
done well there, Scott. The first start was a real flyer. And it can sometimes just take you out of your rhythm. He just stayed on the double top, focused.
115. $21. Mark will require 121.
Or 16 for a real drama of a finish. A 1-2-1 for MVG, and now for the first time this darts match arrives at a crossroads. In 3, so he can go the ball first rather than last. There's no panic here, he's just got to compose and just tee up whatever he likes.
He's 59 scored.
69.
He's down to a single to double. That's okay. Van Gerwen is going to give him a little tap on the shoulder here. It's in the hands of Scott to lead in sets again.
Require 52.
52 points away from a 2-1 lead. Double 16 away from a 2-1 lead. Double 8.
36.
Now, at the crossroads, Williams is being held up by the traffic lights because Van Gerwen now is looking at 68. And this is the kind of thing you would expect MVG to take out and let Williams know about it. But will he? Will he on tops? No, he won't, and he's wild with that attempt at double. Really wild.
Wasn't composed there. Michael's average in this set has been 15 points more than Scott Williams. Can Williams get over the line? He can. 5 darts for a 2-1 lead, and he can't afford to miss these opportunities. Another chance for Michael to break and lead in sets.
His last start was so bad, he has to use one to get back to a double. Van Gerwen leads in the quarterfinal. Scott Williams has missed 5 darts there to go back in front in sets. Williams has had the biggie, hasn't he? The 170 against Heta. Well, he wasn't going to go for it. What? He's gone away from his showboating ethos.
It's the correct decision, and I like the 25 with the last start as well. It just brings it below that where you need to get a treble for a double or a double-double combination. It's just a single number to a double.
It was a metamorphosis from Wayne Mardle to Mark Webster from Williams, and now he ends up on double 2, and he gets it anyway.
Scott Williams, Michael.
Wasn't his best year, still managed to get here. Really shown us all what he can do on the big stage in his run to this last day.
104.
Finds the treble first start, finds the single, leaves top.
64. Scott, you require 80.
He won the opening set 3-0. And tops will allow him to level with a 3-0 set.
60.
He can.
Mike will require 40.
Will Van Gerwen's unconvincing doubling continue?
20.
Well, I've literally got no idea what's going on up there.
Scott, you require 20.
Awful set from Van Gerwen. Average less than 78 in this set. You'd expect Scott Williams to wrap it up, and does. And Michael Van Gerwen, after leading 2-1, finding that key break. Maybe we thought he was just going to run away with it. Scott Williams had other ideas. Got 2-1 up, like we said, and played an awful set in the fourth. And it will encourage Scott Williams.
And 3 treble 18s earlier, now 3 treble 19s. Of course, he's had the 3 treble 20s on 7 occasions as well. So, utilising all the big trebles to full effect, Scott Williams.
Plenty of room there. Oh, look at this. 1-3-2. Marginally misses. We saw Van Gerwen marginally miss early on as well.
81. Double 12. 11 dart leg. Double 6.
75.
Wow, these doubling blunders are starting to mount up for Van Gerwen now. It's cost him that leg for sure.
The 2 sets that Scott's won, you mentioned, were 3-0. 5 darts to win another set, and he's 2-0 up in this set. It could have actually been worse for Michael, this.
Well, nicking the 3rd set has rather kept him afloat in some ways, hasn't it? He could have been in real peril. Well, this set is going to disappear shortly as well, isn't it?
His race is winning this set. 2-treble visit.
Scott, you require 30.
Let's not focus on what Van Geren's done wrong. Scott Williams averaged over 113 in this set and closes out yet another set with a clean sweep. Williams went 2 sets to 1 down, has then won the next 6 legs. He leads in this quarter-final. He's 2 sets away from a semi-final. It's rid of the 64, but 6 darts, not a big treble for MVG.
It's the wrong treble.
Mark, we require 100.
I've seen Scott Williams take out the 10. Now we're about to see Michael Van Gerwen do it. And that is more like it as far as he's concerned. Still no reaction from Michael, but a lot better after 2 below par sets. From leading 2-1 to trailing 3-2, he's now throwing for the 6th set.
We've got 146.
He did 2 of those for the double 16.
94. Scott, you require 85.
Keep the set alive. 1 dart only at bullseye.
39.
For Michael to rattle through this 6th set. 2 darts. A double 16 if needed. Just needs the 1, and quickly what he'll see is restoring order. Levels up this match again. We're now at a best of 3 sets for a place in tomorrow's semi-final. Will be confident he's going to get a couple of visits. He's going to need a couple of visits.
58.
Wasn't the best setter.
Mark, we require 100.
And Geren's at a 1-2-1 on a 10. Needs this 1-3-9 to level.
This is a tricky navigation around the board, and he can't succeed. 100 left, and again it's another sloppy dart that creeps in.
Scott, you require 88.
Michael Van Gerwen, we mentioned his record in these quarterfinals.
74.
8 from 9. He lost that one to Dave Chisnell.
But the last start of the last throw, Mark, really has made things awkward on this 95, or could make it awkward. Hasn't made it awkward in the end. Well, he was looking to leave tops, he left 95, but in the end he cleaned it up in any regard.
That wasn't a big reaction, that was a relieved reaction for Michael Van Gerwen. He knows he's labouring a bit in this match, and he's making heavy weather of it. Credit his opponent as well. Scott Williams has made him work, has made it awkward.
Well, there are a maximum of 3 legs left in this.
It's not all on Michael Van Geren's terms.
Well, that 3rd dart leaves him on a double after a dozen darts thrown in this leg, and so all things being equal, Williams will edge in front in this set.
'57. Scott, you require 36. Game shot on the 3rd leg.
And that is the lead in this 7th set for Scott Williams. He knows he's got to hold a throw. So he's got the darts in the deciding leg.
Lincolnshire dartist.
He's played at a similar level to most of the match.
57.
And it's got him in a position now.
161.
Yeah, if this 1-6-1 goes, he can start dreaming of a semi-final. Listen to the roar. He knows that Michael has been making a mess of these sort of opportunities. It could be a key moment in this match, and there we go again. And it's gone. The opportunity's gone. Williams has got darts to go 1 set away.
Did not get a darted double off that 76, and he's lost the set. Van Gerwen, Scott Williams on song here, and now he's dancing round the ring believing he can provide the knockout punch in the next few minutes. Scott Williams leads Michael van Gerwen, the three-time champion, in the quarter-final. He's 4-3 up and 1 set away from the semis.
And Dave Chisnell, who will play in the next quarter-final. We'll be hoping that Scott Williams goes on and completes victory, and that's no disrespect to Scott. You'd rather play him in that semi-final than Michael.
Look at this. Superb. That will not go, and Williams has got the chance here to really get a vice-like grip on this match.
Scott require 81.
How far away was the last start from treble 19? 12 for ball. Slip from Williams.
That's the first real big mistake, but it's come with the air at its thinnest, as he knows he's 3 legs away from victory. The famous Williams eyebrow raise as the crowd get into full voice.
Thank you. 41.
Van Gerwen, 2-dart combo.
78.
Needs it badly. Needs it desperately. Needs tops desperately, and he misses again.
This is a leg on his darts. He started with a 180. Williams for the break. He was on the way. That one's close. Errors from Scott Williams. He's rarely done it in the match.
20.
But can Van Gerwen capitalise on those errors? There's no guarantee. Not the way he's throwing tonight.
It's a match just riddled with errors from Michael. And more opportunities for Williams to break in a key time in the match. Splitting 2 for double 4. Down for double 2, and he's missed again. Scenes in the opening leg of this 8th set.
Michael van Gerwen, the 3 times world champion, a man who's had a 9-dart on this stage, is reduced to scratching around on a double 1 to stay afloat. That's how desperate it's got. Scott Williams missed a bunch of chances there.
Against the darts, he could have won the opening leg. Over to treble 13. Settle for that.
23.
Against the darts.
100. Scott, you require 58.
For tops.
Game shot
For a leg that puts him 1 leg away from winning this quarter-final. From KOing Van Gerwen, from putting the favourite out of the tournament and charging into the semis.
93.
It's off a treble. Look at the average in the set. Michael had a set early on where he averaged 77. Treble. Look at the average in the set. Michael had a set early on where he averaged 77. He needed his best stuff in this set, and he still may produce it. Finds a match when he needs it most. Michael needs to break and then hold. And we go to a decider.
44.
And a maximum, and then followed up with something insipid, which rather sums up Van Gerwen's night tonight. And Williams is on the charge.
Match number 12 for Scott Williams. And there's no answer from Michael, no treble.
Williams said he could win, few believed him. You better believe it now, because Scott Williams is closing in.
He's going to get some match darts. These may be Michael's last darts in the tournament. A real subdued performance. And he tries to rattle in a 180. But Scott Williams, it's in your hands for the Huge scalp on the Ali Palace stage.
Double 16. And Scott Williams produces a shot off the sporting Richter scale to send the three-time world champion Michael van Gerwen tumbling out of the tournament. Scott far too hot for an out-of-sorts NBG, and Williams surges into the final four.
Look at that snatch. Wow. Nearly smacked himself in the ear.
66.
Sheesh.
He's really good at finding the treble after. It wasn't his best visit, but he corrected it with the second treble that went into 5.
Don't know how he does it. Look at that. I would not recommend that. Just one of his idiosyncrasies.
83.
There's another one there. Hasn't hampered. It's been a brilliant career of Dave Chisnall. All that's missing is that major win. He's knocked on the door on a few occasions.
132.
It would be something if he did it here after being well below par on the big stage all year.
Yeah, it's funny how things happen that way.
81.
For the first set, double 12. That is the first set for Luke Humphries. Average well over a ton in it. Chizzy will need to pick it up, or Humphries to drop. Yeah, it wasn't until the real back end mark of the Pietreczko game that he actually started playing like he can. We know Pietreczko went off the boil at 3-1 up, but Luke only found it kind of really late. And against Joe, he was the Luke Humphries over the last 3 months, and the player that's been getting better and better over the last 4 or 5 years.
Bullseye for the 164. Brilliant from Humphries as we go to the deciding leg in this second set. Already a key leg, particularly for this man, but he's got the advantage of throwing first to try and level up this quarter-final and making a brilliant start.
Get 3 maxes already. That's number 4. From the man that a few years ago was the biggest 180 hitter in the sport.
Quickly followed. What a deciding leg we've got incoming here.
Decent. Just so slow on the backswing. Thrust every reach. He feels like he needs to propel himself. That's where the snatch comes in. The fluency goes, the rhythm goes.
This is for the set. Won't be thrilled with the setup off the back of 190. Double 5 to answer back the 164 of Luke Humphries. The 130. This could get awkward for Dave, even if he comes back.
170.
Oh my.
140.
For a millisecond I thought that was in. Like Mark said, this could get awkward. How awkward? The big one's the easy part. Right, if he hits a big 2 here, he's then got the problem of the 1 that's the barrier for the double 1. But he still needs to attack double 2 for the set. Got to attack. That is a perfect dart. Dave Chisnall levels things up at 1 set all in this, the last quarter-final of this year's World Darts Championship. Again, another one of those that just hangs in. Thrown a lot of low darts on the treble 20, Dave Chisnall. That'll dislike, well, no one likes it, but that'll rile him for a while.
Doesn't suit neither of these, does it, Wayne, being below the bed?
No, it doesn't.
And not players who stack on top, so you'll see him switch if they land below. He can work with that. Edging closer. And there we are, picks up the 10.
But you know yourself, Mark, a low dart feels awkward, it feels awful. Never up, never in, as they say.
140.
Luke leaves himself 74 again. You'll expect to be a little bit more clinical with it this time, because he drifted into the 11 in the previous leg and was only left a dart of ball.
Yeah, he made sure there that he didn't go low. Tops. The 2-1 lead.
54.
Chance now.
They require 84.
Big moment early in this quarter-final. The Chizzy to lead for the first time. Double 12.
60.
They were a fair way away from Chisnell.
The first one made the second awkward. No marker.
Yeah,
he doesn't muck around, does he? Cool hand, Luke.
To throw first.
Takes the lead in. It'll come. Whereas Luke just always looks $1 million to me. Look how smooth that is. Makes you sick.
Looks so easy. And it gives him the opportunity to set up a potential breaker throw. Kudos, Dave Chisnell comes straight back at him. Like I said, he's having to work hard, but he's finding these moments, Dave, and he'll believe at some point he will find a passage of play where he's on points if he can stay in touch.
143.
Yeah, good point. Stay in touch, then find your best and see where that takes you. But it's Luke Humphries.
57. Luke require 81.
81 for the third set. Single or treble 12, double 13. That is the set. That was superb. A 180 in that leg to leave the 81. Takes it out. A little 12 darter.
To throw first.
Dave's trying to G himself, but he's dropped throw in the sets where Luke's thrown first. So if he takes care of things on his own throw like he did in set 2, he won't be panicking yet, Dave. He'll recognise that this is a big set early in the match.
We know averages are just a guide. That's all they are. But his average has been climbing really since the... Wasn't a great third set, OK. But generally, it's been climbing since.
167.
Potential back-to-back 11 dart legs here.
97.
Saw Michael Van Gerwen do that early in his quarter-final. He ended up exiting the tournament with a huge shock, losing to Scott Williams, and that's who awaits the winner of this one.
That's what the marker was for.
Third leg, Dave to
Always easy to use a marker. You just see Dave made it look easy there, and in complete control of his fourth set. His 8th 180 there, wasn't going to leave a finish. The layup's got to be good though from Luke.
60.
Stayed there weirdly. Obviously felt that he could get a dart in the 60, otherwise he'd have switched. But now there's pressure on the 89.
May just be ball here. There's double 5 for 2 apiece. Yet another set where it's Dave Chisnell throwing first. We go to a deciding leg. He was up to the task in set 2. Set up.
139. Luke requires 16.
Got to rely on this man missing for the set. Double 2 now.
12.
Wow. Reprieve for Dave Chisnell.
62.
Humphries set up the leg beautifully, shaking his head. Only got himself to blame.
Tops. Huge, massive, gigantic
22.
meaning. That was high and not very handsome.
Still stuttering about here, Luke, but he gets there in the end, and that will be a tough set for Dave Chisnell to lose. He had opportunities to win it in the 3rd and 5th leg, but it's Luke Humphries who picks his pocket. He leads by 3 sets to 1. He's 2 sets.
Wanted to fight the crowd at one point against Ricardo Pietrezco.
There's no need to get involved in the crowd in this match because he's controlling it, Luke Humphries.
Yeah, when they're on your side, that's when you get involved. When they're not on your side, just keep your head down. say nothing.
You ever get the crowd involved?
62.
On your side?
Dave
No, not really.
68.
Very, very good. And he needed it, didn't he? That's Roger. Chizzy's manager. What a pairing they are. Great couple to go out on a night with.
39.
He's trying to G him up, Dave. It's a set when he's going to have to find a break if he's going to win it.
The good thing with Chizzy, that he knows that when he does find these gears that we keep mentioning, that it does turn matches. It really does. He's that good. But unfortunately, he's dealing with someone at the moment that is just not relenting.
You mentioned that demolition job he did on Michael Van Gerwen in a quarter-final in 2021. And it's around them sort of levels he may need to find to rattle off the lengths and sets he needs.
But if he can hit a 10th max here, they're 9-0 at the moment, then the pressure will be on Luke to hit that 82 for a holder throw.
Luke, you're 82.
Incredible darts from Dave Chisnell. Are they going to count to anything? No, they're not, and that really hurts in the air. The reaction says it all from Dave Chisnell, a little smile. But Humphries slams the door shut in the third leg of this for a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, the first dart from Dave was dismal. Well, within the blink of an eye.
76.
Darts come and gone.
Dave, you require 40.
And Dave returned the favour. He had set darts and fluffed his lines in the previous set. Humphries just had some there to keep it going. And you can't afford to miss those opportunities, Dave. More opportunities for Humphries for a 4-1 lead.
Well, he took his time. He hunted it down, he didn't get it. This feels like it's for a break of throw for Dave. It's not. It's for a holder throw, and Luke will have the darts in the last leg if it goes that far anyway.
Dave has missed 4 for this leg already. Needs this and gets it and gets over the line in that leg. This is the huge leg now for Dave Chisnell. He's had set darts already. He's on the hunt for more. And that gives him an opportunity with Dave still well in the leg. This is a key visit for Dave Chisnell.
Last time he wanted this, I'm sure he hit a 180 off it. The standard they're at now, utterly ridiculous. 11 or treble, double 14 for 4-1. Luke Humphries is on the march again. The man who just cannot stop winning. He's on a 16-match win streak as it is. And now he's 4-1 up against Dave Chisnell in a World Championship quarter-final. You
mentioned when he's played in quarter-finals at World Championship, he's averaged 107, 104, 96. He's averaging 98 here. He's played okay, but this man's had all the answers.
Number 12 for Luke. 22 in the match. How many times have we said this? Another 11 darter possibly.
Doesn't even need to be. He's having time.
58.
It's okay, and we'll return. Dave Chisnell's just got to hit and hope. And Luke Humphries has not offered him a lot of hope in this match.
140. Luke, you require 40.
It's not the strategy you want to employ, the old hit and hope, but unfortunately, that's where Dave Chisnell finds himself. Luke Humphries has been superb from the very, very get-go. It's tomorrow, and if he plays like this the day after, it's likely Luke Humphries
57.
walks away with the Sid Waddell Trophy. This has been emphatic.
cap off a remarkable end to the year
80.
and a brilliant start to this year.
Still work to do, because this man
100.
will battle to the very, very end. It appears a dire situation, and it is, but he hasn't lost yet.
105.
Luke takes himself down to a finish that could see him cap off a fine display. Good visit from Dave, though he's not out of this set yet, but he's got a lot to do.
Tops. Luke Humphries is into the semi-final of the World Darts Championship for the first time. In 3 previous quarter-finals, he got beat, but not this time. Rob Cross will take on Luke Littler. Scott Williams will take on that man in your picture, Luke Humphries, tomorrow in the semi-finals of the World Darts Championship. He has been the man for the last 3 months. He's been the man to beat. He's on a winning streak now of 17 matches. That was absolutely emphatic.
Yeah, he set his stall out from the word go, Luke Humphries, and Dave Chisnell battled. He clawed a setback, unfortunate not to win set 4, but from then on in there was only one winner, an average of 103.5 for Luke Humphries. Sees him set up that semi-finals with Williams, and yeah, there we see the turn. He still missed a few darts at doubles, but Humphries just had all the answers to defeat Dave Chisnell and to go into the semi-finals of the World Championship for the first.